Welcome to the third page of Daniel chapter 11, Common Interpretation Errors. As you saw on the first two pages, there's a lot of errors, things that you can't connect, you can't make them fit according to what the verses actually say. So here we are on page 3, and we're to be talking about Daniel chapter 11, verses 5 and 6. Now, 5 and 6 has more gigantic holes and problems like we saw on the first two pages. But over here, we start with verse 2 and we just try and get the flow of what the verses are and what they say, and we get a feel for what the interpretation could be on it. And then, we're going to be going down over here and we're going to be bringing out points about what we're seeing and what the common interpretation area is on this. And they're big, they're gigantic. So in verses 5 and 6, it says, "And the king of the south shall be strong, and one of his princes, and he shall be strong above him, and have dominion, and his dominion shall be a great dominion." Well, according to their interpretation, the king of the south never had a prince that became the king of the north. As we read in verse 6, the prince had become the king of the north. It says, "And in the end of years they shall join themselves together, for the king's daughter of the south shall come to the king of the north to make an agreement, but she shall not retain the power of the arm. Neither shall he stand, nor his arm, but she shall be given up, and they that brought her, and he that begat her, and he that strengthened her in these times." So, pretty straightforward as far as what I'm seeing over here, that you got these two kings, a king of the north and a king of the south. The king of the south has a daughter. He sends the daughter over to make an agreement. Now, what that agreement is, we're not told. But we are told that she shall not retain the power of the arm. Neither shall he stand, nor his arm. Who are we talking about here? We're talking about her. She's not going to retain the power of the arm. Well, what does that mean? It sounds like things don't go good for her. "And neither shall he stand, nor his arm." Who's he? That's the king of the south. So the king of the south is not going to stand, nor his arm. That's like his protection. "But she shall be given up, and they that brought her, and he that begat her, and he that strengthened her in these times." It sounds like they get defeated. That's what it sounds like to me. And if you were to read on in verses 7, 8, 9, you'll find that indeed this is the last time that we hear of the king of the south. And the king of the south, there's another person that takes his position. Why? Because he's gone. How is he gone? Looks like he got defeated out of here. So guys, just read through this page over here and look at all the discrepancies from the people that are giving these interpretations of it, and see how they twist things and they just manipulate it, and they completely, there's things that it says here, and somehow, some way, they just ignore it. Well, we'll just put that off to the side because it doesn't fit history. Well, why doesn't it fit history? It's because these verses were not about ancient time. These verses haven't even been fulfilled. Verses 5 and 6 have not even been fulfilled yet. It's still a little bit in the future. So anyways, go through the rest of this here, check it out, and then I want you to just hop on over to the homepage of Bible Science Happening. If you haven't already done it, go through the series of pages that it leads you through, so that you end up on the page that has the Bible prophetic power tools. And those tools are fantastic aids to help you get up to speed on a more correct interpretation of the prophetic events in the general order that they play out. So, anyways, great to have you here. Go through this page, see what you think, and don't forget about our shows. We can have some fantastic discussions. We'll see you there.